Good morning. Touching Spirit Bear, chapter 17, page 145, starting with the paragraph in the middle. Edwin waved the stick in a circle. The sky, the stick, hot dog's life, it's all the same. It's what you make of it. What you focus on becomes reality. Everybody carries anger inside, but also happiness. Those who focus on anger will always be angry. Those who focus on happiness will... I don't have a choice, Cole interrupted, speaking almost desperately. I can't help it. I don't go to bed and decide I'm going to stay awake tonight and be mad. Have you ever been angry since you entered this pool today? No, said Cole, 'cause I'm freezing my butt off. Edwin smiled. When I was banished to this island, I came to this pond to get rid of my anger. It gave... You just said you can't get rid of anger, Cole argued. This pond gave me a choice. I could focus on the left end or the right end of the stick. I could focus on the sunrise or the dark clouds. It was my choice. So unless I go somewhere and freeze every morning, I'll keep getting mad, huh? Edwin smiled but shook his head. You only look at the left end of the stick and at the cloudy sky now because your experience in life have made it a habit. Remember how I always say in class it takes 28 times or 28 days to make a habit or a new habit? I think that if Cole takes that into his actions of doing something for 28 days where he's looking at the right end of the stick or he's celebrating making the hot dog or building the cabin or building fire, or if he does go and soak in this pond every day, then he might be able to change his habits. Happiness, like anger, is also a habit. You learn to be happy one day at a time. But habits change hard. This pond will help you. What do I do in the winter? Cole asked. Edwin wrinkled his forehead. Winter will be the hardest. Weather is bad, days short, the fire warm, and the stream is too bitter to soak. You'll find yourself wanting to stay inside beside the fire, where it's easy for your anger to fester like a devil's club thorn. You'll stare into the flames and you'll remember bad times. In a winter, you'll need to find other ways to look at the right end of the stick. Cole felt himself grow dizzy from the cold and was about to protest when Edwin stood and headed to shore. Gladly, Cole followed. On shore, Edwin pulled out towels for each of them and dressed in silence. Cole noticed much of his stiffness and pain had left his joints. Even his arms felt better. He turned to Edwin. You know, the stuff you just told me makes more sense than all the weird things the counselors and the psychologists have told me in school and at the detention center. Edwin tapped Cole's shoulder with a broken stick. That's because those people think that you can get rid of the left end of the stick. I want you guys to develop your own questions. That's the end of chapter 17. I'd like you to have one or two questions ready for today's 11 o'clock meeting. Then we'll start on chapter 18 on Friday. See you at 11.